What is a marketer? What do they do? What things do you think a marketer does? What things do you think your friends think a marketer does? I have been thinking a lot about this the last few weeks. I want to really challenge you today to consider the term marketing and the roles of a marketer in a bit of a different light, and encourage you that the most important thing for you to be to your business as a marketer is the strategic thinker. I couldn't even get my words out. You need to be the problem solver, the person who identifies opportunities. That's the most important marketing role for your business, is to be the marketing strategic thinker. And this episode today is all about that. On this journal style podcast, I share my day-to-day trials and triumphs in growing 2 e-commerce businesses that I started in 2020. Join me as I share from my kitchen table in Adelaide, Australia. Let's face it, navigating the small business world feels less daunting and less lonely when we share our experiences with someone else. If you're tired of being all the marketing roles in your business, or you just need more customers, I offer expert traffic support tailored to your business through Facebook and Instagram strategy support. Because our goals and our business growth and success needs us to be the driver of the steam train, not the one stoking the coals. Hey, welcome to Aussie E-commerce Mum. My name is Rachel. This episode is number 53. It's called Who Are Marketers? Who are marketers? Many of the things you might think about, if you think about the title of a marketer, are often things like, perhaps if you talk to a friend or you were thinking about it yourself, what do marketers do? Who are marketers and what is it that they do? Things might pop to mind, or in a conversation with a friend, things might come up like scam artists, advertisers, influencers, to people on TV, email experts, product or e-commerce experts, website designers, graphic designers, conversion rate optimizers, copywriters, Facebook and Instagram ad agency, people who own an agency. There's heaps of different maybe terms or job roles or titles that might pop to mind. Social media experts is another one. If you think about who are marketers, or what are marketers, what do marketers do and who are they? I want to share with you today something that I think you really need to nail down and take, to heart. I'm really leaning into this concept a lot at the moment because I don't want to become the bottleneck of my business. I'm really keen to keep growing and being more profitable and providing for my family. So I really think this is an important concept to take on board and really lean into as a business owner if you want to grow in e-commerce, which is this, is strategy is the most important part about a marketer. Strategic thinkers are who marketers are. Good marketers are first and foremost strategic thinkers. And I see this because I do see issues when I think about people I've known, or friends or colleagues, or even small businesses I follow online. I see this a lot, is that people are great crafters or artists. They're great makers. They're great with social media. They have a great following. They're great at engaging with people. They're great designers. They have amazing product photos. They have amazing graphics, and their websites to die for. But all of those things do not mean that they're a great marketer. So I'd encourage you to have a little think about what I want to share with you today about what I think a great marketer really is. And it's this: a great marketer is not a snappy dresser. They're a strategic thinker. Great marketers find and recognize opportunities when they arise. Great marketers are problem solvers. But great marketers are not just trendsetters. They're not just viral content creators. They're not just influencers. They're not just the cool kids in the playground. In fact, these things, setting trends or going viral, are all tools and roles and functions that I think a great marketer can utilize and use to grow their business. But they're not the role that the great marketer should be fulfilling themselves. Like I said, this is something I have been thinking a lot about just in the last couple of weeks, because many successful business owners I listen to, particularly on podcasts, because that's my favorite media, to consume content for myself, is many of them master this one thing of strategy. It's what they actually master to grow their business and to overcome hurdles and to find new ways to solve problems. and to take the opportunity of, to make the most of opportunities when they come along, is that they master strategy to grow their business. That is the key, I believe. In fact, without strategy, honestly, where are you even going? What are you doing? Why are you even doing what you're doing? How do you even know what works? How do you plan to grow? How do you plan to be around in 10 years' time? Without strategy, how can you answer any of these questions for your business? So see how important this sort of success and growth thinking is for us in small businesses to grow. And it's not confined, our success and our growth is not confined to a single marketing role like amazing graphic design or incredible email marketing. Honestly, I promise you that I don't believe our success in our small businesses is confined to those very specific roles in marketing. Marketing is such a broad term, and our success is not going to be found in being the best graphic designer or the best search engine optimizer for our business without the very key skill of strategy. Because you're probably doing all of these roles like I am at the moment. We start out from scratch, hey. And if you start out as a hobby business or something you love and you start a business, this is what we start out with, doing all these things ourselves. But our long-term success won't rely on us being all of these roles in our business. So let that sink in for a minute. I'm honestly, like I said, trying to resolve this for myself at the moment, to understand for myself that longevity and success in my business does not rely on me being all these marketing roles, but it relies on me being the strategic thinker, and my ability to place others into these roles will be the success for my business. So why am I sharing this? I want to share this because I want you to feel a bit encouraged today, maybe. If you are like me, okay, you might not be like me, so I'm not going to take that for granted, but let me tell you a bit about me. I'm not trendy. I am not cool. I'm not a heavy consumer in general. I'm not a trendsetter at all. I never have been. And I'm all okay with all of those aspects of my personality. But I do know my zone of genius is strategy. And I know this because of what I've been able to achieve in 3 years on my own. The skills I have learned, I could charge, which I have done because I've done some consulting work recently. I can charge corporate worlds and other businesses hundreds and hundreds of dollars for presentations and for my skills and insights in Facebook and Instagram advertising, which FYI is all about strategy. So for you, what's your zone of genius in your business? I'd encourage you to find out for yourself what things that you don't feel good about doing in your business, that you're not even good at, and maybe you hate to do and you're terrible at it. Then hire somebody to do so. That's easier said than done. Obviously, just hire somebody. I understand that. Like I said, I'm still doing all these roles in my business too. So I'm certainly not at the stage of taking on an employee or something full time. But it's something that we need to start to get our mindset wrapped around, to plan ahead and start leaning into strategy and learning more about strategy, getting good at strategy. And what are you maybe beating yourself up about because you're not it for your business? If you're no good at graphic design, I'm not either. Canva just rescues me every time. If you're beating yourself up because you're not good at something in your business, stop beating yourself up about it. We're not designed to be all the roles in our business. There's no big successful business out there where the CEO is still doing everything. It doesn't happen. It's not how success happens. We need to be able to learn what we're good at and lean into that, and then hire other experts who are far better at these roles than us into these other things and support them in their success to grow our business. We will never grow if we continue to try and succeed at the stage of being everything. If you want to continue to try and succeed at the stage of being good at everything, you want to continue to pour money and resources and time into being the best graphic designer, the best email marketer, the best SEO optimizer, the best Facebook, Instagram ads agency, the best copywriter, the best social media expert. If you continue with your business to pour all your time and money and resources, even bookkeepers, hey, but I'm sort of talking more about specifically marketing roles today. But if you continue to pour your time and effort and money into being amazing at all those things for your business, I would just caution you that you may find you just get stuck and you can't grow because you're trying to be every one of these roles instead of being the CEO. So the stage of doing everything ourselves will not see us grow past a hobby business or see us grow past being self-employed. And if you're happy to be self-employed and that's what you're looking to do, it's amazing. Like, go for it. That is all good. I'm certainly not. I'm not slamming anyone for anything. It's your business. You do whatever you want to. But I really don't want to be just self-employed. I don't think I want to be self-employed. I think I want to grow and build something far bigger than being self-employed. And here's a little story for you. There's a business that I follow online, and I've been following her for a couple of years. She started her business about a similar time as I did. There's also someone I know in my sort of circle of acquaintances who also started a business about the same time as I did, and I've been watching what she's been up to lately. Both of these people in very, very recent months, in the last 6 months, have quit, have closed their businesses, and are now pursuing other things. And both of them, as I have watched, for me, watching it as a bit of a case study or a bit of a cautionary tale, is I believe they got stuck at the point of not being to solve the problem, to move past where they were and to reiterate, that's the wrong word, to iterate, to learn, to grow, to experiment, to be that strategic thinker for their business, to see what levers they needed to pull, what things they needed to try, what things they needed to lean into, to push past what their current issue and problem and bottleneck was, to get past it. And I've done this before. In fact, I've done it several times. If you've not listened to my episode 1, I'd encourage you to go back and listen to it. It's a little bit about my journey of e-commerce. I've done this anyway. I'm certainly not saying anything bad about these two business owners who have closed up in the last couple of months at all, because I've done this before over decades, and I'm determined this time not to do that. And I don't want to get stuck this time and not solve the problem to get past where I am. There is always a solution to whatever problem it is that you are currently at the moment. So these two small businesses, breaks my heart to see that they have closed, and they have just lost the motivation and the steam to keep going. But knowing a little bit about them, I know for sure that they were absolutely trying to continue to fulfill all these roles in their business. And they didn't look outside themselves at all to other advice or expert advice, to training at all in any other area. And they really just kept trying to, they sort of kept doubling down on something that wasn't working, and couldn't see for themselves the bigger picture. And if you can't see for yourself the bigger picture as the business owner, if you can't take yourself out of the current job you happen to be doing today and tomorrow and next week, and take some time to see far above that current task you are undertaking as the strategic thinker, then honestly, I don't think your business is going to be surviving very long. And that's not a doom and gloom comment. It's just based on what I see around me and what I've done before in the past that I'm determined not to do this time around. So I've spent tens of thousands of dollars on Facebook and Instagram in 3 years. I'm a strategic thinker when it comes to paid traffic. I know what works on these platforms because I've ridden the roller coaster that has been the last 3 years of social media advertising. And like I said, I did a professional training, professional development training with a group of marketers recently, our marketing team, to help upskill them in how they could brief their own ad agency and things that they might want to talk to their ad agency about based off of my experience and expertise on the platform. So let's not forget what we love about business is that it gives us challenges. So strategic things challenge us. Intellectually, it challenges us too. And it gives us something new every day. So when you're thinking about marketing next time in your business, don't just jump to cliche things. Don't just jump on social media and do some stuff willy-nilly. Don't just go and make some trendy graphics and sort of do something with that. Feel like that's your marketing contribution. Because those things are all roles as a marketer, but they're not the most important function of a great marketer. Is that you need to be a strategic thinker for your business, and you need to master building and master strategy. So if you hate specific roles about marketing, because I do too, and I generally love sort of the concept of marketing on all topics and discussions about marketing, but I certainly don't like graphic design. I'm no good at it at all. Then hire someone to do so. If you hate writing blogs or aren't good at it, and frankly, you don't even want to, maybe hire someone to do so. as in like contract. Just go on Fiverr or Upwork, like go and hire someone for that specific project and get back that energy for yourself as the strategic thinker for your business. Identify for your business the key areas that you know you need to fire, as in like light a fire underneath to grow your business past the stage it's at, and put the best people into those positions and roles when you can afford them. So you're not feeling like you're failing as a business owner because you're trying to continue to do all of those things, which we start off doing. Like I said, I'm still kind of at that stage. I'm still kind of doing everything with a bit of a smattering here and there of some support. So I'm not past this point at all, but I can feel the push and pull now. I can feel I'm at a bit of a precipice or a bit of a crossroad. I can feel now that I'm kind of at a point where I need to make these decisions and choices to grow, particularly where I feel like there's some problems in my business and some really serious deficits that I need to address. Then I need to probably look at bringing somebody in or hiring someone on a contract basis or a freelancer to help support my business past these points so that I can continue to do what it is that I know will keep my business alive and thriving and growing. And that's to be the strategic thinker, the marketer brain, the strategic marketer for your business. So did you find this episode helpful? I'd encourage you to think about this for yourself. Have you found it helpful to think about this different concept of marketing? Has it maybe challenged some of the ways that you think about marketing? Or next time you have a chat with a friend who's in business, ask them what they think marketing is. Is this something you could share with them that they might find a bit challenging and encouraging and a bit of a different way of thinking about it? I hope my diary style podcast has been an encouragement for you as we spent this time together. I really enjoy sharing real-time challenges and wins in growing a product business. Thanks for listening today. This has totally been a real-time challenge and win because this is something I've been thinking through in very recent weeks. It's totally very timely for me at the moment in my business. Head to my website. In fact, you can reach out for a discovery call through my website. And who does a discovery call suit? Well, if you're looking at Facebook and Instagram ads and you're looking for like a whole done for you solution, or perhaps you just want some strategy support to do your own DIY campaigns and strategy, or you need more customers to come and find your products, to shop your website, I can totally help you. You'll find me at aussieecommercemum.com.au. I'll see you next time, guys. Keep learning.